Hello and welcome to round 3 of Superbike GP. So we drove away from the fog and the rain at Estoril yesterday and we came to some beautiful sunshine. Today we are here somewhere very special. At Circuito de Jerez. Also, what's better news than that is we've had a resurfacing in some parts of the track, i.e. the stadium section. That section used to hold rain, water and puddles and make it really tricky to get around.
Circuito de Jerez is set in the southern area of Spain, Andalusia, in a city called Jerez de la Frontera. The circuit is physical, that after a day of hard riding, I need to relax at the hotel to finally get some time to recover. But if you do have the energy or decided to stay an extra day or two, having a look around will be a great idea. It's not too far from Portugal, hence the reason why we decided to do the Jerez after Estoril, but also it's a lovely area. It has a nice relaxing feel to it, and looking around you can see it has some real history here with some great views.
So the last time I came here, I had a massive accident at turn 11. So I'm here to kind of face my fear and continue on with the GP here at this track. So let's have a quick look at some of the sections, including turn 11. So I've brought us here to the stadium section. You reach up from second to third, tip it in, hit the apex and run onto the rumble strip here, which brings you on to the next little right-hander. It's a series of 4 right-handers here and it's epic. Honestly, a lot of time to be made up, but you can make a slight mistake, which I done. Didn't brake early enough and ended up into the gravel trap. I mean, my speedo was reading 160 miles an hour before I came on. And now with the resurfacing, it looks really good, so I'm really keen to get out there and see what is happening now. So here we have turn 5, also known as Sito Pons, after the famous Spanish rider. Now I didn't really want to do this section because this is one of my favourite sections here. It's uphill and not many people know that. So you can go into the turn really fast. You don't need to brake that much. So you want to be aiming to the left, aiming for the rumble strip on the left as far as possible, tip the bike in on the right, a little bit of brake, just a couple of speed, turn in but not all the way to the apex. It's a late apex. If you get your wheels on there, you can pin it. And once you've pinned it, if you've got your wheels on there, you're perfect for the exit. And that will force you as wide as possible without having to shut the throttle off. And trust me, if you get that line, you'll know it because you'll overtake everyone down that straight. If you get on the gas too early, what will happen is you'll force you wide and you end up going on the grass. You don't want that. You'll know when you're here, you'll feel so amazing. You'll see everyone going backwards and you think, yes.
Episode 3, corner entry and using the lean. Once you've felt your knee touch the ground, it's time to start using it all the time. It will feel a bit daunting at first and you might end up moving your knee out of the way, but once you start gradually getting a feel for it, you can start using it all the time. Once you've positioned yourself correctly on the bike, if your knee hasn't touched the ground, you know there's more speed and more angle to be made through that turn. Once you've got a feel for that brief touch in that specific turn, up the speed slightly so the contact lasts a little bit longer and longer without running wide and missing your apex. At this point, we're not trying to increase the lean angle whatsoever, as we know the angle we are on is a safe one. We are focused on feel and gradually increasing the speed. Before more lean angle is needed, we have a whole host of other factors, like turning entry point and the actual speed of which we can lean the bike over. If you have a slow rate of turn, this will dictate how fast you can enter a corner. The faster you can turn the bike, the faster you can go around the corner.
Hello guys, thank you for doing this for us. So here we have a family of riders. This is something I've never seen before. Father, mother and son, all riding together, on track together. I must admit guys, I'm a bit envious. This is almost like the dream. I can only have a wife and a kid all riding together, but secretly I want to be the fastest. I wouldn't want to, yeah, so. Right, who's been riding the longest out of you guys?
Us two, same time.
Same time?
Yeah.
Bit of a weird one. Did you meet riding then or?
No.
We've been married for
31 years.
31 years. So I don't understand how you both got into riding then.
Well, when the children got of an age, we
Yeah.
decided we wanted a hobby that we did together.
Together?
So we did.
2006. We took our bike test together. Yeah.
And you started riding together and doing track days together
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
Shared our track bikes at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you've all got your same track bike
Yeah.
individually. How often do you do this then?
As often as we can.
Not
Yeah.
often.
This is our second Euro this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll do another one on the back end and some UK ones
Okay.
if the summer's good.
Okay. The summer's beginning.
We like the weather.
That's why you've got to do the Europeans, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
So
Yeah.
who's the fastest? If you don't mind me asking.
It changes.
It changes at different tracks.
Of late, it's little one here.
Yeah. I don't know why.
So,
But I've got some footage of all of you guys, especially you as well on the straights.
We're so close. It
Yeah.
depends who's heads in it.
Like you're going well today, aren't you?
Yeah, yesterday you were going even better.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I think there's going to be a time where you won't see him. You know, the young you know.
He doesn't do half as much as we do, and when he does come, he just steps up to the plate.
The thing is, he's a lot more bendy and younger. Even me, I'm a bit stiff. I get on a bike after a couple of days and it's like, oh, this is.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas these guys just jump on it and it's naturally flexible. And, yeah, so I think there'll be a time where you're going to have to say, see you later, son.
Yeah.
He's going to be going by himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
guys, this is the dream for me. I've never seen this before and I'm absolutely amazing. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Cheers for doing this, guys.
No bother. It's a pleasure.
So here we have Jerez, one of my favourite circuits. I absolutely love this circuit. You have to be smart here. It's a real rider circuit. It's all about momentum. If you're on a 600, a 750 or 1000cc, there's not that much difference between them because there's only two short straights. So this section here is all about momentum again. Look, it's a tight right-hander, but there's a quick left after it. So for me, I don't want to go into this bit too fast. I need to be on the right there and then get into the left. And into the left here. If you're on a smaller CC, you could embarrass a lot of big bikes here. And now we enter on the Duke. Now you want to be on the green bit there and then drift out hard on the gas. Use all of the rumble strips here on this circuit. Hard on the brakes, not too hard actually. Not too close to the right just yet because the apex is around the corner. And this is where the Duke really shines. Hard on the gas, hard on the gas. Get a little bit of wheelie, a little bit of bar shaking or whatever. Fifth gear. I would brake too early then, but you've got to be braking really hard. So as you can see there, the fork's dipping and diving. Again, it's a late apex here, so not too early. Drift out to the left, and now we are on the Yamaha R1m. A great little circuit here, connecting the dots. And now we've got a nice little fluid section, a few lefts here. Again, momentum and rhythm. Second left here is a bit faster, but the apex is a bit late. So drift out a bit wide, but then try and cut back, hard on the gas. That guy in front took my eye line, so I was a bit offline there. Second gear, throw the bike in. A lot of lean angle here. And now we're on the Aprilia. This is where the Aprilia shines. So simple for the Aprilia. Just connecting the dots here. Second gear, third gear. Orange paint brake, tip the bike in. Gas, 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 hard. Ease off the gas, tip the bike in. Driving hard on the gas again. You see the border there? Second gear, brake, but don't tip the bike in too quick. Aim for a little bit wide and then tip it in full lean. That way you hit the apex right at the end there. Gives you a perfect exit for the straight. I love this circuit. That's a lap of Jerez. So this is the end of day 3 at Jerez, and we've done 9 days straight. It's been amazing, epic. I'm honestly knackered now. I want to say a massive shout out to Ducati Lisbon for getting this bike sorted. We had a little problem at Aragon. We dropped it off for 1 day. They fixed the exhaust and had it back to us the next day. Massive shout out, big thanks to them. So we had the bike back for this event. And now, in 4th place, we had the Jigsaw. I felt the Jigsaw just didn't turn in as easy as the other bikes. I felt I had to fight it a little bit more. But once the bike was leaned over, it was perfectly fine. But it was just the initial turning in. Had a little bit of graining on the rear tyre as well, so there's a little bit more room for suspension wise, but straight out the crate, these bikes were the best. In 3rd place, we have the Panigale V4s. Had the most fun on this bike, but unfortunately, I just found myself getting in knots and wiggles, and I thought I set a fast lap time. I thought I lapped faster than Marcus, to be honest with you, but I checked the lap timer and I was way slower than Marcus. But it felt fast, it was great, the most fun.
But it is an extreme handful. The bike comes up on 2nd, 3rd and sometimes even 4th gear. It's really unpredictable. I found myself getting in knots and tyres and even almost crashing at one point.
2nd place was the R1m. Such a great bike to ride. You could do whatever you want. I think anyone could jump on that bike and go fast. It's so comfortable. And you can put a good lap together. But in 1st place it was the Aprilia. My God, out of the crate, this bike's so easy to ride. I honestly thought I would go faster on the R1. My mates were behind me, but they said they saw me, and I checked the lap times don't lie. This lap the fastest around this track. So the winner for this session, the Aprilia V4 RF.
So with 1 point, we have the Suzuki GSX-R 1000R. And with 2 points, we have the Ducati Panigale V4s. With 3 points, we have the Yamaha R1m. And with 4 points, we have the Aprilia V4 RF. This bike really came to life at this track. With the conditions being perfect, it really showed what all the bikes could do.
We've only had 4 bikes here. Just for the logistics, it was hard work getting all the 4 bikes here. We should have 2 more bikes coming and the BMW coming, but the BMW's been delayed. So if anyone knows where we can get hold of a BMW, we'll get that as soon as possible. But for now, we've got the 4 bikes. Hopefully the next round, we'll have 2 more bikes. So I look forward to that. Look forward to seeing you in a few more weeks. And as soon as we can do, tune in. Cheers. If you like the look of any of these tracks that I've been to, and let's be honest, who wouldn't? Why don't you head over to nolimits.com. Also, if you like the idea of hiring a brand new bike at any of these events, head over to tracksidehire.com.